Talk 1480 WHBC.
Well, how about it? It's almost 50 degrees as we start Let's Grow Together with Roar's Nursery and Garden Center today. Matt and Rachel are here in studio from Roar's. How are you guys?
Doing good.
You have your duck shoes on?
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. I know it. And I'm not complaining at all.
If I gotta have rain to take warm weather, I'll take the rain.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
This beats the white stuff.
I was driving into work yesterday, and it was raining, and that's what I kept saying to myself: "This could be snow. This could be snow." And it's not. So that's a good thing. Yeah. All right. Again, if you have thoughts and questions, you can always call 330-450-1480. Send an email to me. I'll ask a question for you. pcook, PCOOK at WHBC.com. So, Matt, I love the pictures that you sent me last week.
Yeah, first truck of the year. We've got about 100 trees in on that first truck. We got another one yesterday, probably another 100 or so trees on that truck. A lot of our bigger evergreens. We actually had people coming in already looking at them, and we sold quite a few already. So these are the big screen trees, and we kind of get like one shot of the 10 to 12 foot stuff once a year. Now, the 5s and 6s, 7s, and 8s, so we're going to have those for a while, and we're going to continue to bring in more loads of them. But the big stuff is kind of a one-time shot.
Okay, so if that's what you're in the market.
If you're looking for instantaneous screen, I think with the arborvitae we sold the other day were big green giants. They were 10 to 12 foot. I've got some 12 to 14s coming still, but I've only got about a half a dozen. I wanted more, but that was all the grower would let me have. So we went up and we hand tagged those as well. So the quality is top notch.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's what we always like. And we always say that's what makes it so good at Roar's is that you guys, you do that hand picking stuff.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. I mean, if we buy 10 trees and we don't go and tag them, they're going to dig the first 10 in the row. And so we want to make sure that everything we have is the top quality. A little bit of legwork, but it's actually one of the parts of the job I enjoy the most.
Yeah, I know you do. We kind of laugh about that. Rachel, you're keeping busy too, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, getting the greenhouse ready to go, back together, cleaned up. We're getting the spring store back together. And,
yeah.
It's still kind of a mess, but it's coming.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Yeah,
it's getting there.
yeah.
So there's boxes and stuff. It's just a work in progress.
It was last we saw it. It was Christmas.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, yeah, and it seems to always linger. There's still pieces of it all.
Yeah.
You're like, you think you have Christmas packed away, and you're like, here's some more.
Wouldn't it be funny, like if someone was there buying their flowers for the spring, and all of a sudden they look down and there's like a Christmas ornament?
It wouldn't surprise me. It could happen.
I think that would be her. People would go, "What?" Yes, but it would make you feel good though, because it's like that whole thing in your mind. You want to make sure you're.
There might be some glitter on it. Glitter never goes away.
No, I know it doesn't. You are so right. You're right.
All the pond stuff came in last week.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we got
talk about
tons
that.
of that stuff. We're going to be unpacking it, setting the counters. I mean, it's still palletized. It's in a big pile right now, so 6-7 pallets worth. So all that'll get unpacked here in the next few days, and those counters all get set. It makes up about a fourth of the store or so, and so all that will literally get set here, hopefully before Monday is the goal.
Yeah.
That way I can focus on trees and shrubs.
Seeds.
Yeah.
We have a lot of good seeds, veggies, and we got a lot of smoothie greens and sprouts and that kind of stuff. Microgreens that you can just. A lot of times you don't even need soil for a lot of those. You can just kind of do them in a mason jar.
No kidding.
Yeah, you just kind of soak them and just let them kind of sprout on their own, like in the jar.
And then what do you do with them?
Just let them go for a while. You just kind of you rinse them and then shake them out and everything, and let them kind of get. You'll see them growing in there, and all green and everything. And once they start, really showing a lot of green, that's when you just put them on a sandwich or smoothie.
Sprouts. They're sprouts. Who knew?
Yeah, they're very easy to grow. So.
Wow.
Just a little, like on a sunny window, and
Yeah.
jar and some water.
See, if I bet I could even handle that. Now, next week, we're having a guest, right?
We are. Andrea Dumm from Willoway. She is coming down, and we're going to go over a lot of the new plant species that are coming out for 2026 here. So stuff that we'll be bringing in. I think our first load from their company will probably come third week of March here. We try to get a lot of the larger balled and burlap material done, and then well, we do buy some of that from them as well. But then, like, I think the first container load of trees is 700 trees.
Wow.
In pots.
In
not,
pots.
Not counting the
Yeah,
ones
right.
that we're putting in the ground
No
right
kidding.
now.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we'll probably take around 34, 35 more semis this month. So it's going to ramp up here real quick. A week ago, I think we took our first load last Friday in February. In the last 4 or 5 years, that's been the case where we've been thawed out enough, warm enough, and we bring that first load in. And the more we can get done earlier doing 1 or 2 semis this week, we're not having to do 12 or 15 semis, middle of March when everybody wants to ship.
Yep.
And it also allows us to bring stuff in at a little bit lower of a shipping rate, which helps us keep our prices down. So like the other day, it was beautiful. Yesterday was a nice day to be outside
It was
working,
beautiful.
unloading the trucks. So
Yeah.
sometimes we get lucky in March and it's nicer than sometimes in April.
And that's coming up next week too. I mean, we're going to get a sunny day on Sunday, I know, but
Monday too, it
and
looks like.
yeah, so that's great. And then get that work done nice and
I
early.
think we've got about 250 trees coming in on Monday, balled and burlap stuff, but they're small balls, so they don't have like a wire basket around them, and we'll actually containerize all those. So we'll bring
okay.
those 250 trees in, and then we pot them up. And that allows
Gotcha.
us, instead of sticking a plant like that in the ground, and then the burlap rots off the ball by midsummer, and then you go to dig it up and the ball wants to fall apart, we can put it in a container, it roots out in that container, and then when you come in to purchase it, you take the entire plant, root system and all to the house. And so survivability is much better, and speed of which we can wait on customers is significantly better. It takes a lot longer to dig one out of the dirt than to slide a pot
Right.
onto a machine and put it in the back of a car.
Okay.
So we've learned over the years things to create more efficiency, how to cut costs as much as possible, to keep the pricing down as low as we can keep it.
That's good. That's great. When we're looking at different, I don't want to say brands. What am I trying to say? Different species.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have such a variety of stuff, right?
We do. Doing the buying. Now, we may not have huge numbers of say, let's say, the weird stuff or the unique
The
stuff.
weird stuff.
The weird stuff.
Yes, the
So, like,
unique stuff.
I will have to send you a picture later today. I'll see if I can get over to the nursery and get a picture taken. We have a witch hazel tree. Now, witch hazels are usually bushes when they're young. They're kind of like a magnolia. And then as they get bigger, people consider them a tree because they limb the bottom limbs up. Well, somebody actually took that plant and grafted it onto a standard. So it becomes like a miniaturized tree. It's blooming right now. It's
No, sir.
It's the first plant to bloom. Yep. They're very hardy. End of February, beginning of March, it flowers. It flowers about 2.5 weeks before the forsythia flowers. Oh, wow. So a lot of people associate the yellow forsythia bushes as like the first
Sign of spring.
Yeah,
and-
kickoff
yeah.
of spring. It's actually the witch hazel. The witch hazel is the first one to announce that spring is on its way.
If you go around in the woods sometimes this time of year,
Yeah, because they're native. So
Wow, that's pretty cool. I never knew that. Never knew that.
yep, they're usually a yellow or an orange flower, but they have hybridized them now to where there's reds and some other colors too. But
they're not very big either. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't get very big.
Like, could somebody come and get one and plant it right now?
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah?
Our crews are actually doing jobs and
Okay.
stuff right now in between the raindrops and.
That's a bigger one.
Yeah, the one we have there is a
It's
large
big,
one,
yeah.
but we also have them in containers too, and we'll be unpacking the containers out of the hoop house probably. I think we got some small container trees in there, and that'll probably get unpacked next week or the week after.
And how tall do they get?
So it depends on the variety, but the ones we have there, I believe, are Arnold's Promise, which is a really popular one. They're going to get about 8 feet tall,
Okay.
but they can be trimmed and kept smaller than that. It is one that takes well to being pruned, and they're not a lot of work. There's not a lot of insects or diseases that mess with it. One of the reasons it's a native.
All right. Very good. All right. Well, we're going to take our first break, but you know that you can give us a call at 330-450-1480. You can send an email to pcook@whbc.com. We'd love to hear from you. It is Let's Grow Together with Roar's Nursery and Garden Center.
News Talk 1480 and Mix 94.1.
Get ready. Canton Kid Fest is back. And bigger and better than ever before.
All the usual fun, now with even more cool stuff to do.
We're talking bounce houses, games, activities, and tons of interactive indoor family fun.
Get ready, wrestling fans. All new this year, it's the Neo Pro Wrestling Show. Body slams, turnbuckles, and crowd roaring action.
And we got some for the Swifties, too.
Welcome to the stage!
Get ready for the Miss Americanas. The ultimate unofficial live band Taylor Swift tribute, presented by our friends at the Music Farm.
A fresh twist on celebrating Taylor's music.
With live mashups and unique live band arrangements of your favorite Taylor jams.
$10 gets you into KidFest.
And VIP access to the Taylor Tribute Show.
The Miss Americanas and all events are fan-sponsored and not endorsed by or affiliated with TAS Rights Management, Taylor Swift, or their affiliated entities.
Canton KidFest 2026, Saturday, March 14th, Canton Civic Center.
Get your tickets and everything you need to know now. WHBC.com. Powered by SARTA, creating and connecting opportunities one ride at a time.
Hi, it's Angie Rohr with Rohr's Nursery. Spring is right around the corner. Let our family take care of yours. At Rohr's Nursery, we're proud to be a family-owned and operated landscape company serving our community for over 65 years. From spring cleanups, mulching, to fresh plantings, and complete landscape transformations, we've got you covered. Don't wait until the rush. Schedule your free landscape estimate today. Call Rohr's Nursery or visit us at rohrsnursery.com. Let's make your outdoor space beautiful again.
Visit Hosner Carpet One today during the Shine and Save event. Save on carpet, hardwood, luxury vinyl flooring, and area rugs. With savings up to $1,000 and 18-month interest-free financing, making it easier to enjoy your new floor today. At Hosner Carpet One, you'll find expert advice, amazing selection of flooring, healthier premium installation, and flooring you are guaranteed to love. Hosner Carpet One, across from Central Catholic High School in Perry. One-stop flooring store since 1966. Visit HosnerCarpet1.com. See store for complete details.
When we make time to read with kids, children get the message that reading is important and fun. When we read books that have characters of all races, backgrounds, genders, and abilities, students can discover their own voices and learn from the voices of others. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing. As we take part in Read Across America celebrations this week and all year round, please join the OEA in celebrating our nation of diverse readers so we can set up all Ohio students for success.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Tiffany Kim, Banking Center Manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
If you've got unneeded furniture, appliances, home decor, or building materials, Habitat Restore in Canton can help. With free donation pickup, you'll clear out space while saving time and effort. And every donated item helps local families build homes with Habitat for Humanity. It's easy to schedule your free donation pickup. Visit restoreeco.org or call 330-915-5920. Free donation pickup from Habitat Restore in Canton. The store that builds homes.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. Are you a fraud-paying American? 1 in 4 tax-paying Americans have been victim of identity fraud. With LifeLock, your identity, if it's stolen, they fix it guaranteed or your money back. And last year, billions in refunds were stolen. Could be from your salary, overtime, or second job. Gone. But this year, you don't need to stay a victim. Because this tax season, fraud-paying American is something no American should have to claim. Save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms do apply.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
It's impossible to have a bad day when you start it with Chick-fil-A.
Hi, I'm Miles.
And this is Grant.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how the fluffy, crispy goodness wakes us up in the morning. The chicken is crispy, the biscuit is soft, it's iconic.
Throw some jelly on it, you can throw some honey on it. It helps me kick off the day.
The hash browns are great. And I really like the shape of them too. Little circles of crispy goodness. Yeah, those early morning chicken biscuits are just great, man.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A Chicken Biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Here's a tale of Linda trying to lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found GoodRx. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 subscriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's GoodRx, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescription.
Get to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Ventrac. Power, precision, performance. Designed with your tough jobs in mind, Ventrac compact tractors from Bears Lawn and Garden handle everything from mowing, preparing seedbeds, trenching, tilling, leaf collection, and more for a year-round tractor. Whether you're a grounds care professional or a large property owner, Ventrac will give you expert results to conquer all your tasks quickly and efficiently. Feel the difference when you get in the seat of a Ventrac today at Bears Lawn and Garden in North Canton or call 330-499-4544.
Ago.
Garden Club.
And then we have the North Canton Garden Club coming up here in a couple weeks. It'll actually be right after the radio show one day. We're going to head up there and do a seminar for them. And we're going to talk about lots of different things, but, you know, we'll touch a little bit on equipment maintenance. Most of the ladies that are going to be in the seminars generally aren't doing their equipment maintenance, but we're just going to talk to them about why it's important and into like this time of year. I picked my mower up last week, so it is
So
the
proud
time
of
of
you.
year. Well, I didn't get it there as soon as I normally do, and I was talking with the guy when I was picking the mower up. He's like, yeah, the more people that can come in this time of year, we can, you know, turn the mower around in, you know, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks tops. He's like, if they wait until May or, you know, late April, everybody brings them in, and now we're a month and a half out, and there's just nothing we can do about it. So be proactive. Take advantage of this warm weather. Yeah, it's drizzling a little bit today, but there's going to be some breaks in that rain, you know, and if you don't want to take your mower in, most of these places, like I know Bears Lawn and Garden, they have drop-off and pickup service.
nice.
Paul's Lawn and Garden has drop-up and pickup service. I would imagine Doc's Lawn and Garden also has that. But call them, and a lot of times there's discounts this time of year too. They're trying to keep their guys busy and prevent the traffic jam. So not only are you going to get it done and be ready, you're going to get a better price on it than waiting.
Yeah,
So it's a
for
win-win.
sure.
Just do it.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And it's like with everything though, too. We were talking about like
Yes.
planning for your outside landscaping and all that stuff too.
Yeah, now's a great time to plan for things because it's kind of an empty canvas.
Yep.
You know, things are kind of bare, so you can kind of see, and a lot of times too, you can see where like runoffs were, and then patches that kind of sunk in and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, we had a lady in the nursery just yesterday or the day before, and when I was working with her, she wants to have a bed redone. Now, it's an old bed. It's probably been there 25, 30 years. Some of the stuff she wants to keep, some of the stuff she wants to to get rid of,
Mhm.
and she wants to shrink the bed down because it's easier
Yeah.
to take care of the yard than it is the flower bed. But she doesn't want to lose all the pretty either. So
Yeah.
we called her information down to our other location. One of our designers is going to call her, go out there and actually meet with her on site and give her a free estimate. So.
That's great. See, that's what you need to do, especially if you've been thinking about it for a long time. You know,
and
just do it.
Yep,
Just do
yeah,
it.
just start in that one spot, you know, and just go
And
from
work
there.
out
Yeah,
from
just
there.
work out from there.
Yeah.
So we always kind of say start with the big stuff and just start small in a corner or wherever, and you know,
Just getting
fill in.
started sometimes is the hardest part.
It is. You're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Because once you get started and if you work one area completely done and then you start to move on to the next, you feel accomplished
Yeah.
because you see what it ended up being. If you just do a little here, a little there, a little here, nothing's done, nothing looks good. You've worked hard, you've spent money, and
Yeah.
nothing looks good yet.
Yeah.
So that's why
Scattered.
we recommend that people will take one section, just work this section, work it completely over, and then move to the next section, because as you get that done, that sense of accomplishment will drive you into that next section that you're going to work on.
And the care is all kind of in one spot. You're not dragging the hose from here to there
Yeah.
and you know, running all over the
Right,
place.
right.
So.
For maintenance, it'll be easier if all the new plantings are in one spot, and then next season or later in the same season, you go to another section. But some of the things we talk about when we do the seminars is fertilizer. We actually talk quite a while on fertilizer and the importance of it, the difference between
amendments and
yeah,
fertilizers
and organic
and
versus
yep.
non-organic, and
quick and slow release,
yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, quick and slow release. So it's important, and we explain to and when we're going to the garden clubs, the women's garden clubs, they have pretty good knowledge. Like I think at the last
the
last club we were at, I'm like, okay, who knows what nitrogen does? And like everybody's hands goes. I'm like,
like,
this is no fun.
yeah.
You guys know too much.
Here, yeah.
But then we'll share information beyond what their knowledge
Yeah.
is. I just do that to kind of feel out the crowd and see where the knowledge base is in the crowd, and then I can gear what Rachel and I are talking. We can gear it to their
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
And when we're dealing with them, they have pretty good understanding of a lot of gardening, but we're going to take it to that next level for them. Like we talked about manganese at the last seminar we did.
Yeah.
And I said, who knows what manganese is and why it's important? And no one's hand went up. So there's
There you
just
go.
things that you can teach. And just for anybody listening, manganese is important because it's an actuator. Basically, it allows the plant to draw iron up. So you can have iron in your fertilizer, but if manganese, which is a micronutrient, it's not talked about very often, but if it's not present in the soil, the plant will not draw up the iron.
Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, nutrients and micronutrients that work together, and you know.
Okay.
They all have to be present to have success, and that's why our Roar's Nursery all-season slow-release fertilizer has manganese in it.
Okay.
Specifically for that reason, so that it will always draw up that iron. Whether there's manganese in the soil or not, it's in the fertilizer, so it will be in the soil.
Yeah.
So, and then we do have an organic line. We do carry Fox Farm products, which a lot of people are very familiar with them, but they do have a lot of slow release fertilizers, but they have a lot of water soluble, the quick release liquids.
Okay.
So, and it's good for hydroponics and for soil.
Yep.
But it's organic, and it has there's a lot of ones that have specific nutrients, like there's one called CalMag, which is calcium and magnesium, which
Stops
is
blossom end
the
rot
blossom end rot.
on
Yes.
the
So
tomatoes.
you kind of do it with alongside with the fertilizer, kind of every other time you water.
The
It
fertilizer
helps with
will
the
prevent problems
Yes.
if you're using the right fertilizer.
giving it good
Okay.
nutrients and
and
stuff.
so that's
then
what we
that's just
talk
a
about in the
supplement.
seminars.
Yeah.
Is a lot about how proper
health.
custodian or parentry or fatherhood is going to allow the plants to be successful without having you prevented it from happening. No different than us taking vitamin C
That's
when
it,
it's
yep.
when the weather's going up and down. You know, we're
Gotcha.
kind of hedging our odds. We know we stay a little. We got a little of this. We should be healthy, and it'll help us prevent from ever getting
Yes,
anything.
but yeah,
which is-
if you're healthy and you're eating good and you're doing all the right stuff, the chances of you getting sick are less likely. So
Right.
plants are kind of the
The
same,
same way.
Yep,
Very
They-
good.
So she talked about Fox Farm as one of the organics, and it's probably our most popular organic.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have another line called Espoma.
Yes, which I do love Espoma.
And Espoma is a great plant. There's tree tone, plant tone, garden tone, holly tone, and
Tomato tone. That
tone.
is that I have found like the past couple years I've gardened. That's like key. You know, I've
Yeah.
had
And
really
there's
good success with that.
There's advantages and disadvantages of all these different
Yep.
fertilizers. Like Espoma is about a 4 to 6 week release. It's fine to use it in the early spring. It's fine to use it in the fall. you have to be a little bit more careful using it in the middle of summer. When it's
Okay.
90 degrees, 80-90% humidity, that fertilizer can release so fast that it can actually damage the foliage on the plant that you're trying to help.
Okay.
So that's where you never have to worry about that issue with a slow release like the Roar's all-season fertilizer. It's a times 6 month slow release. You do not have to worry about burning with it. I was telling Kristen yesterday, my boys get my wife a hanging basket for Mother's Day every year, and I always forget to fertilize this thing. I mean, I'll come home, I'll see it wilting, I'll water it, but did I fertilize it this week? Was it last week? Because you're using the liquids on those annuals a lot of time.
Yeah.
Well, it was last year or the year before. It was in July or August when we got back from vacation. It was looking really bad. I was like, you know what? I'm going to put so much all season on the top of this. It looks like green mulch. And I just want to see what happens because it's not in great shape anyways.
Right, why not?
Let's
Yes.
check it out, yeah.
Came back with a vengeance and looked awesome all the way through frost.
Oh, wow.
I was like, okay, I'm doing that
Wonderful.
every year because I don't want to have to remember to liquid feed it. I can just put a ton of granular on it and it'll
that's
take
great
care
for
of it.
hanging baskets because a lot of times you notice and it's
already
kind
ahead of you.
And it's really
and
hard to
hanging
get it back.
baskets needed for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take our break for the news right now. And of course, you can give us a call at 330-450-1480. This is Let's Grow Together with Roar's Nursery and Garden Center.
News Talk 1480 and Mix 94.1.
Get ready. Canton Kid Fest is back. And bigger and better than ever before.
All the usual fun, now with even more cool stuff to do.
We're talking bounce houses, games, activities, and tons of interactive indoor family fun.
Get ready, wrestling fans. All new this year, it's the Neo Pro Wrestling Show. Body slams, turnbuckles, and crowd-roaring action.
And we got some for the Swifties, too.
Welcome to the stage!
Get ready for the Miss Americanas. The ultimate unofficial live band Taylor Swift tribute, presented by our friends at the Music Farm.
A fresh twist on celebrating Taylor's music.
With live mashups and unique live band arrangements of your favorite Taylor jams.
$10 gets you into Kid Fest.
And VIP access to the Taylor Tribute Show.
The Miss Americanas and all events are fan-sponsored and not endorsed by or affiliated with TAS Rights Management, Taylor Swift, or their affiliated entities.
Canton Kid Fest 2026. Saturday, March 14th, Canton Civic Center.
Get your tickets and everything you need to know now. WHBC.com. Powered by SARTA, creating and connecting opportunities one ride at a time.
Your doctor writes you a prescription and you head to the box store pharmacy to get it filled, only to find out it will be hours or maybe even a day before they can fill it. That is not how we do it at Fulton Drugs and Medicap Pharmacy. In most cases, you will get your prescription right away. We value our customers, so we provide fast, friendly customer service. We also offer free delivery and fair prices on prescriptions. We are your neighbors. Medicap Pharmacy in Massillon and Fulton Drugs in Canton, where you won't wait long for your prescriptions.
Buying a home, refinancing, or just exploring your mortgage options? For 25 years, Pioneer Financial Services has been helping Starr County families navigate the mortgage process with confidence. With access to multiple lenders, Pioneer finds the right loan for your situation, whether you're self-employed, a first-time buyer, or looking to lower your monthly payment. Celebrate experience you can trust. Call Pioneer Financial Services at 330-454-5320 or stop in at 2515 Cleveland Northwest. Pioneer Financial Services, proudly serving our community for over 25 years. MB 802082 NMLS 268993.
Here he comes.
Surprise! There's an avocado shortage! Now half your food truck menu is costing more than it's making you! Also, you're out of napkins!
Those aren't cheap! Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise? Saving 13% on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, an ice cream truck stole your parking spot! Looks like you're in a turf war!
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Dry skin, cloudy glasses, and bad tasting water this winter? It could be hard water. Call Verndale Water Experts for a solution that fits your home. Visit VerndaleWater.com today.
Ferndale's Water Center.
WHBC AM Canton, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC Newsroom, There is a new development after that grisly discovery in Cleveland earlier this week. 2 young girls whose body were found in suitcases on Cleveland's east side are related. The Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office says DNA testing confirmed the 2 are half-sisters. The bodies were found Monday in the area of East 162nd Street and Midland Avenue. No other information has been released, and police say that investigation continues. A federal judge has ruled that companies that paid tariffs later struck down by the Supreme Court are legally entitled to refunds. The judge in the U.S. Court of International Trade in New York issued the ruling in a case brought by Ultimus Filtration, a Nashville company, and said importers have the right to benefit from that Supreme Court's decision. The ruling found President Trump did not have the legal authority to impose the broad tariffs. Lou Holtz, one of the most celebrated coaches in college football history, has died at the age of 89. Notre Dame confirmed his passing yesterday. He is best remembered for his 11 seasons coaching the Fighting Irish, during which he led them to a perfect 12-0 season in 1988, capped by a national championship win over West Virginia in the Fiesta Bowl. In sports, girls basketball tournament action, both McKinley and Jackson lost last night. Canton Central Catholic girls, however, they beat Waynedale to move on to play Saturday for a regional championship. I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Today will be warm with rain and a thunderstorm, becoming breezy later in the day. Watch out for ponding on roadways. The high will reach 61. Tonight, breezy with cloudy skies and periods of rain and a thunderstorm, followed by a lingering shower. The low will be around 51. Tomorrow will be warmer with a mix of clouds and sun and a chance of a shower in some areas during the afternoon. Expect a high of 68 with the AccuWeather forecast. I'm meteorologist Jason Caterina for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
It's a new century.
New century
for 1480 WHBC.
They say there are needs and wants.
You need and want Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook every morning.
That's where I get my news. 5:30 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday.
On 1480 WHBC.
They say nothing's free in this world.
I'll just answer. I love the idea of free.
A monthly subscription?
That's not us.
No paywall here.
No, walls keep people out. We're a free country.
News, sports stories, podcasts, and more. And it's free. Well, our website is.
Please post it in a shareable form on the website, and we will make it go viral.
News, podcasts, sports, weather, and more. Get free stuff. All at WHBC.com.
All right, welcome back on this beautiful Thursday morning. And I say beautiful because it's warm. It's 50 degrees outside.
Spring is around
Spring
the corner.
Is, yes, within our vision here. Let's Grow Together with Roar's Nursery and Garden Center. Matt and Rachel are here. I do have to send my apologies. I don't know the name of the person that sent the email via text with photos, but it went to my spam folder. So just so you know, but we did get it. I went into spam because Matt told me to.
A little troubleshooting.
And because he's got a big, expensive, brand new computer in his office, doesn't he?
Maybe. It's on the way.
It was in 1970, wasn't it?
Yeah, Windows 3.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, my gosh. All right, so we got this. The email says, good morning. I sent these 2 pictures a couple of weeks or so ago, and if there's any hope for the plant to regrow its branches and leaves in the bottom, you can see the top has green on it. I received this in 2005. It was so full and beautiful, we couldn't see through it. It's about 3 feet tall. And so then I showed both Matt and Rachel the pictures that you sent.
Yes.
And so therefore, doctors, what do you say?
Well, it is definitely savable. It's a Schefflera. It just needs a little bit of maintenance. So any of that the brown that is dead, you want to get rid of that. So, and it does need a good trim. So a lot of that green is going to need to be cut back. So it might look a little drastic at first, but with some good fertilizer, yes, it's going to look
like sticks.
Yeah. Now is a good time to do it. You know, you can go ahead and fertilize it with like the Roar's All Seasons, the granular, and you can use a liquid when you water too. You can use a liquid fertilizer too after you trim. That'll help it bush out new growth.
So you double feed it.
Double feed.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's going to really help it. And then another thing that's a really good idea is when it does get nice and the fear of frost is gone, you can take it outside. You want to make sure you keep it in a shady area away from, not direct sun,
Right.
usually because they don't like really direct sun anyway. And being that it's in the house, it would burn the leaves.
Right.
So just make sure you put it in the shade, but that will really help it bush back out. But trimming and just getting rid of a lot of that, trimming and fertilizing is
there's
really the main thing.
These sticks here,
Yes.
and I'm
Yeah,
saying,
it-
folks, there's a lot of sticks.
And
sticking
depending on
out.
how long ago, so what we're looking at here, just to describe it to people, there's a bunch of lower sticks. It looks like they got trimmed a long time ago. And what you can do is take the edge of your pruner and just scratch that bark. If that bark's not green underneath, it's not coming back. There's no point in leaving that dead wood on. Let's take it off. It'll allow light, air, and moisture to get down to the base of the plant better. And then we're going to trim the live stuff back. Probably what? How far would you take that one back?
I would say, you probably could go about half
Okay.
on that. And you would kind of just want to stagger it a little bit. And yeah, it is going to look a little weird, but doing that is going to push out more growth into the center and make it more bushy. And then with the fertilizer, that's going to really allow it, and a lot of nitrogen, allow it to push
So,
out and grow.
Even on the sticks on the bottom where you see no foliage growing right now, there are buds inside there. And when you trim that top off, the plant's going to send enough energy up. And hopefully if we're double feeding it, it's going to send a lot of energy up. And because that top's not there anymore, it's going to push all those buds that are inside that branching back out, and that'll thicken the plant up.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're really good at explaining that.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
yeah.
And don't fear the pruner. As,
No, do not
we
fear the
always
pruner.
like to say.
Yes. And
Make
if
sure
it's-
like she said, now is a good time of the year. You do not want to trim things at the wrong time of year, but that's, and so if this lady's listening, it's a Schiffelera, looks like it's in front of a couple windows and a sunroom. If it's something that she doesn't feel comfortable doing herself, she's
Yes.
more than welcome to bring that into the nursery. It'll only take us a few minutes. We'll work her through how we would trim it, and we could do some trimming on it.
I was
her.
going to say, we
Yeah.
do that a lot. A lot of times people will
okay.
bring in, can you repot this?
Yeah.
And baby it and doctor it back up. And we'll repot it, fertilize it. We usually put systemic in it, which is an insect control.
Right.
Trim it up and send it on its way. Send it home.
And
So,
see, it's just like
but,
taking
yeah.
it to the quick clinic. you
Yeah.
know?
Or if you want to do it yourself, or what, you're welcome to even bring this picture in, and we can kind of show you exactly
Where
where
to
we
trim
mean,
it.
or the
Yeah.
plant itself, depending on how big it is.
Yep.
Like
So
I said,
that's
I'm
definitely
not
something to
sure
do.
of the name because I didn't get a name, but thank you for sending that in. Certainly appreciate it because that's a lot of good information, and when it comes to pruning, honestly,
Yeah.
I know the feeling. Like I can't stop cutting off all that,
It is
a lot of that green.
Yeah.
Like, it's because you're
See,
thinking
it
that's
seems
all I have.
It seems counterproductive.
It does.
But,
It does.
But whenever you do a hard pruning like what she's talking about, and this is the same whether we're talking about house plants or trees and shrubs outside, anytime that level is done, following it up with a heavy dose of both slow release and quick release will help the plant recover very, very quickly.
Right.
It's only going to push as much growth out as it has nutrients to do. So without the nutrients there, it could be catastrophic for that plant.
Right.
It needs the nutrients to flush that growth back out down low. And as long as you do it at the right time of year in the right order, success is never guaranteed, but it's very high probability.
Yeah, and in a month or two, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful I did that. It's very satisfying, especially on Schiffelera, and that's a very forgiving, very easy one to trim, and it'll be very very pretty in no time.
Yeah, there are certain plants that are not forgiving. And there
Yeah,
are other
that is
ones
true.
like she said, the Schiffelera is a good house plant, super easy to do that too. Burning bush outside in our landscapes, another one. Smoke bush is another one outside in our landscape. They are very forgiving of hard pruning as long as you do it at the right time of year.
Yeah.
Now, you take that same burning bush and you try to trim it when it's 95 degrees in the middle of July and you haven't watered it and there's no food and it's already sent the energy up to grow the leaves. That is not a great situation. So anytime you want to do a hard pruning like that, we recommend that to happen here in March or April, early in the year.
And same with a lot of like ficus and Schiffelera, your house plants that are a little bit more like trees and shrubs kind of thing. That now is a really good time because they are starting to grow again. They respond to the the length of the days just like everything else. So so they're waking up. It's a good time to start fertilizing your house plants and trim them if they need them.
And then we have a call. Yeah, let's go to the phones. We have Ross in Canton Township. You're on the air with Roar's Nursery. Go ahead.
Morning, Ross.
Turn the phone on there, Rich.
Good morning, Ross. Nope.
Other one.
That's all right. technical difficulties.
Oh, no, not that. Phone over here. I do believe. We'll get with you in 1 second, Ross.
Hang on.
Here, we're getting help from Christian, so yeah. Are you there, Ross? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, there you are.
Good morning, Ross.
We got you. Very good. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
It's okay. I just got a question for Matt. About a month or so ago, he was talking about fuel that was good for your snowblowers and for your lawnmowers.
Yep.
You know, what was the name of that fuel again?
Okay, it's called rec fuel or recreational fuel, and you'll find it. I know a lot of the Marathon gas stations up by my place has it here in Canal Fulton. I think there's some in North Canton and Jackson also that carry it. And a lot of times it's going to be in the same pump as the diesel, or it'll be at the last pump in the row. So if there's 20 pumps, go to the end pump. And generally, at least at the Marathon stations I go to, that handle is red. Your diesel is generally green, and your normal gas is a black handle. And it'll say Rec Fuel 90. And the reason we encourage you to use that type of fuel in your small engines, especially your weed eaters and blowers and chainsaws, is because, we may use that tool, but then we don't use it again for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and so that fuel just sits in there. This fuel has a stabilizer in it, and it does not have ethanol, so it's not as inclined to rot the fuel lines and stuff like that on those small engines. So that's all I use in my kids when the kids were younger and they had little four-wheelers and all of my blowers and mowers and stuff like that. Yeah, the rec fuel is definitely the way to go. Now, it is a little bit more expensive, but it's way cheaper than paying a mechanic to work on the motor.
Okay, so it's rec fuel. It's not flex fuel.
Correct. Rec fuel. Rec fuel, REC.
Recreational.
Yeah, that's what it stands for, recreational. And since you mentioned it the last time, Matt, I have noticed it.
Yeah, once you know it, you see it.
You see it. Yeah.
Like, I didn't know it until a handful of years ago, and somebody told me, you should be using rec fuel. I'm like, rec fuel? What is rec fuel? What are you talking about? And a lot of these places, like the lawn and garden places, they sell it like in a metal can already, bottled up, but it's much less expensive to buy it at the gas station.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's got the stabilizer. So like I filled up my gas cans last fall at home. Well, they've been sitting there all winter. I just like to have some fuel on hand. I know that fuel is fine to use in my mower this spring because it's a recreational fuel with a fuel stabilizer in it.
Okay, so that's recreational fuel.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
What's that flex fuel that they I see?
Flex fuel is just a lower amount. It's like an 88, I believe.
Okay.
Some cars allow you to use it, some don't. It's it's for vehicles, but I mean, I have seen it.
I've seen it too, but I never really.
Sheetz always advertises that they sell it really cheaply. Hey, we got a sale on flex fuel if you want to use it. I mean, some people do, some people don't.
It's a higher concentration.
But that's not
of
what you
ethanol.
want. That's
Yeah,
lower
actually,
concentration.
so the flex fuel is, from my understanding, my limited understanding on small engines, you would want to use a fuel with less ethanol, not more. The more ethanol that's in that, the more caustic it is to the fuel lines and the things in the small engines. So it's completely different than rec fuel.
Okay, so I'll look for the rec fuel.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, do you need a different?
We got to take our final break here,
okay.
and then we'll come back and finish up that thought.
Okay.
You are listening to Roar's Nursery and Garden Center. Let's grow together. Celebrate Taylor Swift's music. Join us at Canton Kid Fest 2026, coming up Saturday, March 14th. It's the Miss Americana's Taylor Swift tribute band. Get your VIP ticket for just $10. That gets you into Kid Fest too. VIP tickets are going fast. Go to Ticketmaster now.
Are you ready for it?
And get yours.
Hi, it's Angie Roar with Roar's Nursery. Spring is right around the corner. Let our family take care of yours. At Roar's Nursery, we're proud to be a family-owned and operated landscape company serving our community for over 65 years. From spring cleanups, mulching, to fresh plantings, and complete landscape transformations, we've got you covered. Don't wait until the rush. Schedule your free landscape estimate today. Call Roar's Nursery or visit us at roarsnursery.com. Let's make your outdoor space beautiful again.
Do you have retirement questions? Join New Horizon Wealth Management for a discovery group on Tuesday, March 10th at Lala's in the Lakes in Akron at 6 p.m. New Horizon will answer the question, will taxes and the market take a bite out of your retirement? Call 330-499-1915 to register or go to nhwealth.biz. Securities and advisory services offered through Packerland Brokerage Services, Inc., an unaffiliated entity. Member FINRA and SIPC.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
Yeah, and we made it through dry January. But one healthy new habit we're sticking with is Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to help protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
With trusted ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and artichoke extract, it's gentle enough to take all year long.
No harsh cleanses, no extreme detoxes, just simple daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Yup, more energy and a peace of mind knowing we can enjoy the good things in life while giving our liver the love it needs.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-505-7915. 800-505-7915. 800-505-7915.
Ventrac. Power, precision, performance. Designed with your tough jobs in mind, Ventrac compact tractors from Bears Lawn and Garden handle everything from mowing, preparing seedbeds, trenching, tilling, leaf collection, and more for a year-round tractor. Whether you're a grounds care professional or a large property owner, Ventrac will give you expert results to conquer all your tasks quickly and efficiently. Feel the difference when you get in the seat of a Ventrac today at Bears Lawn and Garden in North Canton, or call 330-499-4544.
Looking for your next big move in media sales? Join the winning team at Connoisseur Media, home of WHBC, Mix 94.1, and Conrex Digital. If you have media sales experience and the drive to succeed, we want to hear from you. Start strong with salary plus commissions in your first month, uncapped earning potential, and great benefits. Help local businesses grow with powerful radio and digital marketing solutions. Apply today and build your future with Connoisseur Media. Connoisseur Media is an equal opportunity employer. Call John Crawford for details. 330-471-1824.
All right, our final segment on this Thursday morning. Matt and Rachel, let's go together with Roar's Nursery and Garden Center. Pam Cook with you this morning. Rachel, you were about to ask a question. I cut you off there.
That's okay. I was just going to ask about with the rec fuel, if you needed a different container like you do with diesel or something like that.
Yeah, no special storage. It'll work in the same as a regular gas can that takes ethanol gas. However, I would recommend taking a Sharpie and writing on that gas can, rec fuel. So
Makes sense,
especially if you have multiple cans. Now, at my house, I just make all the gas cans are rec fuel, so I never have to worry about one being ethanol, one being non-ethanol. They're all rec fuel. I can use them in anything, and truthfully, I can use them in my vehicle. Like if I were to be at home or one of the kids were to come over and be like, Dad, I'm almost out of gas. I don't even know if I'll make it to the gas station. I can throw that. The rec fuel can be used in regular vehicles. It is not going to hurt. It'll make the vehicles more fuel efficient.
Yeah. And that's why it's at gas stations, I would imagine, right?
Right. It can be used in any gas engine.
It's just expensive. That's why people don't really use it for that.
Yeah.
But again, that gas will stay stable in that can for over a year.
That's great.
Whereas normal ethanol gas, 30, 60 days, and it's already getting funky and going bad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
Well, and so, we have Brenda. Let's get one more call in this morning. We have Brenda North Canton. You're on the air with Roar's Nursery. Go ahead.
Hi.
Morning.
Matt and Rachel are coming to our garden club.
Yay.
In 2 weeks.
Yes,
Yay.
yes, we're
Yay.
excited about that. We were talking about that this morning before the show. We're looking forward to coming out there and meeting with everybody. Hey, the one question I didn't ask you on the phone the other day while I got you here, how many people are coming to the seminar roughly? So I know how many pamphlets and flyers to bring.
Probably 35.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That sounds
Great.
great. We're looking
So
forward to
tell
coming
me about
out.
the North Canton Garden Club. Tell me about it.
Oh, we're 75 years old.
Wow.
And we have excellent programs just like Roar's Nursery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
And
to
you
it.
have a lot of people who are passionate about gardening, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to talking with people about the new stuff. So people like you guys that have a great knowledge base already in lawn and garden and plants themselves, it's really fun to talk with you guys about the new things that are coming out and where they came from. And like you guys aren't just interested in what it is. You're like, why is it here? Where did it come from? And so we'll have some pretty unique information there about some of the new plants and where they've been developed and how they've been developed. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Great. That's great. I do have one question right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I just trimmed back my hydrangeas.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was supposed to be done February, early March.
Okay.
But should I be putting the fertilizer on right now?
That's a great question. We get that a lot this time of year. So if you're using the green pellets, the Roar's Nursery all-season fertilizer, if you're using that, it can go down now. It's just going to lay there dormant until we warm up and have more consistent warm temperatures. Most of the time, I recommend people wait to put it down till sometime around the beginning of April. Middle April is usually the perfect time frame to put it down. But if you put it down now, it wouldn't hurt anything at all.
Okay.
All right.
That's a great answer. Thank you so much.
All right.
Look forward to meeting you both.
Thanks
Look
for
forward
calling
to
in.
it. We'll
Appreciate it.
See you in a couple weeks.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, Matt. That wraps us up. Give us the locations and all that good fun stuff we love.
All right. We've got 2 Roar's Nursery locations, 5357 Everhard Road in Canton. And if you're interested in having any landscape work, their phone number is 330-492-1243. And our other location is 7211 Portage Street in Maslin.
Don't forget, next week, special guest.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. See you guys then.
Talk to you then.
The radio's all yours. 1480.
It matters and it makes a difference, and we just want to say thank you.
All in one place at WHBC.com.
Hi, it's Angie Roar with Roar's Nursery. Spring is right around the corner. Let our family take care of yours. At Roar's Nursery, we're proud to be a family-owned and operated land